there we go. This is at the far end now, down at the east end of the subdivision on the first day. Well, you see how high a trampoline stands, and it's almost up to the top of that. That is my old '88 van. I didn't think I still had it.
Whose house is that? It looks really big.
Somewhere down one of these, I'll be looking at Dean Johnson's house.
Which one is he?
He was a wood teacher at Stillman, and I think if you come around.
Are you in that circle that's on Hales Corner Road down there? Yes, that's where you're at, are you? It looks like you're in that circle that when you go down Hales Corner.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
all the way to the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was the first day when you actually could
The
drive
first
down
day
there.
I could drive
And
down
the
there. I
next
thought
day you
this
couldn't.
was bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
The second day.
You couldn't get anywhere near there.
No, not at
So
all.
were those people all stuck in their homes?
I don't know. Some of them probably were. They're probably in their basements trying to do the best they could. I think my sister-in-law's house had 5 sump pumps in it. But her house, at this point, her house hadn't been flooded yet, but the neighbor to the south of them, their whole back wall of their basement caved in. This is going west now.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get a glimpse, well, just as I turn, you get a glimpse of another part of
Is this
Lee's
before the
field.
Hollies built their house?
I don't know who the Hollies are. You mean the ones with the barn?
Hollies. They have a big, huge, and it's brick all the way around. And I think it would be like I think you would already.
Off to the right there, yeah. This is the only place the water had come across. And as you can see, it's pretty shallow,
Yep, I see the
but
bottom.
it shouldn't be there to begin with. And you really don't want my remarks on this one because I was getting ticked off here at people driving through the water,
Oh,
and I made some remarks about some of the drivers, so that's why I say you don't want the sound. Now we're at Hales Corner in Stillman. Yeah, I thought this was horrendous, and then the next day I learned what horrendous really was.
what's that sign there?
That one might say road closed
Oh,
because of the
okay.
water going
Oh,
across.
okay, got it.
And it washed a lot of the side of the road out. Again, I apologize for my focusing and stuff. I just wasn't paying attention. Where I'm standing now, I couldn't even get to the second day. I couldn't even get close.
Oh yeah, it says road closed.
I really didn't care if they drove through it. I just thought they were being stupid because you just don't know.
You learned that in driver's ed, don't drive through that water.
And what does they turn around, don't drown?
Yeah, that's right. Maybe that's what they should have put on that sign.
Well, people that drive up and look at it, you know, a pickup wouldn't have had any trouble getting through there. My van probably wouldn't. But you never know.
That car could be gone in a second.
And at this time, of course, you can see the water's touching the bottom of the bridge.
Oh yeah. And that is moving fast.
It's moving quick.
Very fast.
Yeah, if you got out into any of that, well, first it would have slammed you under the bridge and that's where you'd have died.
Yeah, any child in there would have died.
Oh, no doubt about it. That sign's about 4 or 5 feet tall, actually. I don't even know if it's still there, but I just couldn't get over the speed of it. And
Yeah, that speed that would make the road.
And you can
much
see it running, and when it comes off the road and into that field, how hard it's running.
Oh, I mean, it's not going into a lake?
It's the beginning of Lake Marty. There had been
That's a field. That's just
huge
crazy.
dump, a body of a log of a tree. It was huge. He took down when they built that bridge. That's it sticking up there. The next day, it wasn't there. It had moved it halfway across the field, and this thing was this big around.
Oh, wow.
And it was longer than I am tall. It was big. But they took it down when they took the old brick bridge out of there and put this new bridge in, because they widened it. Like I say, I thought this day was terrible. I didn't realize what 24 hours was gonna bring.
I feel like I'm on the Rock River. Right here. That's where I feel like I'm at.
Yeah. Actually, it's probably wider than the Rock River.
Probably. And if you could have made it down to Byron.
Well, if you had a kayak, you'd have probably got down there pretty quick. But,
Oh, yeah, true.
but then I would have been in another place I didn't want to be.
Upside down, probably.
Because I'm just,
Over the dam in Oregon.
yeah, I don't like my water doing this if I'm in it. Of course, you got a lot of topsoil in it too. It's pretty
If you're in
brown.
a kayak, you'd hit one of those barbed wires and you'd be sliced.
Yeah, these, whenever I see animals, I follow them. So it's for the duck. But couldn't even get near this place the next day. I was totally shocked, because I was gonna drive down and see how Doug and Sandy were doing, and I'm going, uh-oh.
Hmm.
And you can see it's a little higher than the first picture I got of that trampoline. Before it was, now the top is almost under, starting to go. Boy, he looks a lot better there than he
Who
does
is that?
now. That's Doug Kuntz.
Oh, yeah.
A little heavier there.
Yeah, he looks taller and heavier.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight.
He looks good. And what was that right there?
Squirrel. Thought it was a rabbit. but
Is he
I
gonna
think
make
it's a
it?
squirrel. I didn't think he was. I really didn't. He did make it. He got in the grass, and of course, then on my aiming was. I
Grass
was
was
so
in the
happy
way.
to see him get in there. I was taking pictures of wet grass. You can see his tail and that. He did make it. So you can tell this is not professionally done. This was the guy I was talking about. Actually, I was sitting over there taunting him. Go ahead, go on through there, fool. Go
You
for
person
it.
with a very low car, are you kidding me? That one's a beautiful car. Is that rust?
Bill, it's rust, they sprayed something on it.
Oh,
Probably undercoating or something.
Those were the days. 1996, right?
Yeah. You see how low that one is? He's dragging his muffler.
Oh yeah, that would. He would survive through that. The truck's thinking maybe I can make it.
And that was that old barn that was right on the other side of Doug's. They've torn that one down now.
Yeah.
Cows found one little high spot on this.
Are those Doug's cows?
No, he doesn't have any.
You never. I thought he had some before.
Well, those actually belong to the vet. The one that drank a lot. He was an alcoholic. He'd take care of his fences, and every now and then the cows would join Doug's yard.
Oh, okay.
You know, even the mama cows know better than to go out in that crap and let the little ones get out there. That's going back up Hales Corner Road again, heading west. That's on the south side of the road. Like I say, I thought this was bad. I was able to drive up. I could drive right down Hales Corner that day. The next day, no way.
Wow, look at that coming in there.
That's the bridge. That's at the end of the creek. The bridge just before it goes into the Rock River. That's on Kishwaukee Road.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the speed of it.
So that's Freeburg's property?
I don't know whose it is, I don't know their names, but it's a farm.
That tree's gonna go. Looks like it.
It's a farm they have there, and whenever it gets like this, their fields are always all flooded on that side too. But yeah, look at the speed of that stuff.
I'm pretty sure that's Freeburg's property.
It's the S curve, and then you come to the railroad crossing if you go north.
Yep, he's by the railroad. He's the other one that, he really wants a solar field right here. Do you think those panels will survive that?
Why don't you put it on his field then?
Oh, he wants to.
I found him a place. I found him a lady that has a farm. She wants the solar panels there. She's tired of having to lease it out. You know, every year you gotta get somebody to farm it and stuff.
I know, but it ruins the land.
Oh,
You can't have a farm right now.
and that would be Bill Cox's, that's the back of his house, and that was his basement. They brought in the fire department to try and pump it out faster, because they got a bigger pump.
Because they thought it would be over, and then the next day it was worse.
Oh, it got way worse. I have no idea what his basement looked like by then.
What is that?
I'm not sure what that is, but it's a duck sitting on it.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not a person out there.
No, that's, well, we're looking at the old sewer plant, and that was looking at the city shed. But you can see the speed it's coming across there.
The road's still holding together.
Most of that gravel was out in the field by the end of this. There's your phone box, all submerged.
Oh, so there was no electricity, there was no phone.
We had electricity and phone, but you wouldn't have got much phones through that way.
Where were you living then?
Where I'm at now.
Right here?
No, wait a minute. No, I was up there at the other subdivision.
Oh, okay.
The first one, in that ranch house we
Like
had.
like Cardinal Lane or
Yeah,
whatever it is?
and we should have stayed there. That was my fault, so.
You decided to move, huh?
Yeah. See, that's before Doug built his big garage, isn't there yet either. That water coming off was just digging that gravel out of there.
That was there? The
Yeah.
storage place was there.
The first one was there.
Huh.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of damage in there.
Yeah, everything in there was toast because it was, a foot deeper later, right?
Yeah, and that doesn't seal tight anyway, you know, it's like a garage door.
No.
So it runs in all
It
the
was
cracks.
it was a swimming pool in there, I'm sure. And what good does it do to pump any of it? Where are you pumping it to? You know?
Well, that's like it builds, yeah, they pumping it out of, at one point, they told me it had been over 72, and I could see by the sticks and stuff it dragged in. It probably had been, but I didn't get there in time for that. So that'd be your 72 going east of town. Down by the bars, east end.
Oh, okay, at the east end.
That's the bridge.
Wow, really?
That's that nice little place right up there where she liked to see the kids fish. That's
In the
where-
pretty park?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where that is. Now, what building is that?
It's somebody's house, and I don't know whose it is.
Is that down by the east end too?
No, we're back up. I think I'm getting back up closer to the subdivision again. I think I gotta turn around and take a better look at those houses. Oh, this is the next day now. You already got this.
Okay.